So, as we know, acceleration can be represented as acceleration equals change in what over change in time, or acceleration equals
velocity.
Why does that seem odd? Why does that seem counterintuitive? Yeah, they're different. How is velocity different to speed? What's velocity equal?
Velocity is displacement over time.
Velocity equals displacement over time, and displacement is a what quantity? A vector. A vector quantity. What do vectors need? They need okay. Jack ran around the room the other day. He returned to his original spot. Was his speed zero or his velocity? His velocity was zero. Why?
Because his displacement didn't change.
So displacement needs a direction, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It's how far from the origin it is. Velocity is that distance divided by time. Acceleration is the velocity divided by the time. Now, acceleration is also speed over time. Why is that the case? Because physicists are sick. They like confusing year 10 students. That's why I chose physics at uni. Sign me up for some of that. Essentially, it's not as complicated as you think.
Speed makes more sense to me.
It does. It does. And in most situations we deal with speed. But sometimes it's nice to know velocity. Okay. Particularly when you're dealing with forward and backwards. Speed doesn't deal with positive and negative. Velocity does a bit more effectively. Pretty simple policy here. If you get a vector component, so if you get a direction with your velocity, and you're asked to find the acceleration, is your acceleration a vector or a scalar? A vector. If they don't give you a direction, is it a vector or a scalar? Scalar. Okay. So whatever they give you in the question, return that. So if they say that Bob was standing still and he accelerated 3 meters per second to the east in 2 seconds, what was his acceleration? You would say it was 1.5 meters per second to the east. Same question, if they said Bob started at 0, accelerated to 3 meters per second in 2 seconds, what was his acceleration? You would say 1.5 meters per second. Does that make sense? So if they give you a direction, return a direction. If they don't give you a direction, it's a scalar quantity. Happy with that?
So when you answer, you got to make sure you include it.
Yeah, basically that's a good policy to go by. Happy with that?